Hello all, here with another video for you today. And this time, I've got my lovely co-host with me again. And we're going to install and get a good solid first impression of Fedora 40. Now this is going to be the Workstation ISO, just to let you know, because there are like 6 ISOs on the website. It does get a little confusing.
And today we're here with Fedora Workstation 40. Alright, so it's been a very long time since I've used Fedora. I don't think I've used Fedora since it was still using GNOME 2. So this is going to be a bit of a fun one today. Welcome to Fedora. This live media can be used to install Fedora or as a temporary system. The installation can be started at any time using the icon and activities. Alright, we're going to go ahead and install Fedora. What is that? So is that supposed to be my workspaces button right up here? The weird looking workspace button. Alright, so we're going to go US English. We're going to go with automatic partitioning. Automatic. Oh, just selected. Okay. Okay, so it's selected when it has the check mark. And okay, done. And begin installation. That was a pretty easy installer to get through. Buttons were placed a little bit different from what I'm used to, but it's pretty easy. This is going to be interesting though, because like I said, I've not used Fedora in a very, very long time. Not since it was still GNOME 2. And I was looking at the Fedora website when I installed it, when I downloaded the ISO, and I have to admit there were some things that concerned me that I'll get into in a minute. Right now, we're just going to let this run and let it do its thing. As you can see now here, we're getting somewhere, and it's installing the bootloader. One thing I wanted to mention though is that it kind of seems to have frozen at this part, and it doesn't give me an option to see what the terminal says. And I really, really wish it did that. So we're just going to give this a couple of more minutes and see where it goes. So yeah, the whole thing froze up when installing the bootloader, so I'm going to have to start this whole process all over again. That's a great first impression, isn't it? So, let's get back into the installer and I'll let you know from there. And now we're back, so let's try installing it again. We're going to go install Fedora, and we're back to the same screen. We're going to go English, English US, continue. Yep, automatic, that's perfect, that's what we want. Okay, so it's not gonna, okay. Does it not? Okay, so yeah, I have to hit reclaim space too. Okay, that's me having a derp moment, so I'm gonna delete all the partitions here because I didn't try to boot this system, but I will say that it very likely would not have been bootable because it froze when installing the bootloader. Alright, so we reclaim that space. Let's just say, okay, I am not a fan. I have to admit, I am so far not a fan at all of this partition manager. Bootloader, no, that's good, that's what we want. We're gonna go, no, it should be automatic. It should just automatically give me the option to just wipe the drive, and it should have deleted the partitions a second ago. I am not a, okay, we're gonna go reclaim space again. Weird. Okay, so I did it right. We're gonna go reclaim space, yes. Begin installation. Okay, there we go. Now it's working for us. I am really not a fan of that partition manager. I wonder if that what gparted looks like now? No, I don't think so, but maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't used gparted in a while because, like I said, I've been. Oh no, that's wrong because I use gparted. I think Mint uses gparted, so maybe I'm wrong there. Either way, I'm really not a fan of that particular partition manager. It's got a lot of weird phrasing, and it also didn't delete the partitions the first time I told it to. Anyway, did it freeze again? It froze again. That is... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it for a little while and see if it unfreezes itself. We'll give it about 5-10 minutes and see what it does. And if it isn't fixed by then, we'll start this again. Alright, so we're back again. This time what I've tried doing is doubling the amount of RAM in the VM to 8 gigabytes. And let's see if it works for us now. We're going to go back to install Fedora. We're going US English again. Alright, so this time we're going to go... have that button. Done. Going to reclaim space. Delete all. Reclaim. I'll give them a little bit of credit. It's easier after the first time you run through it with that partition manager. So this time we're going to begin the installation again, and let's see if it works. So far so good. We're installing software now. Alright, so I'm just going to let the... okay. Everything seems to be running good. So this time I'm just going to let it do its thing, and hopefully it works. And just about as soon as I said that, it froze again. So I will say that this is my first look at Fedora 40, but if I can't even get it to run on the virtual machine without the installer crashing, then I don't really know how much more I can do. I mean, why would I put it on real hardware if I can't even get it to work in the VM? So I guess this is going to be a much shorter first look than I expected.
So in conclusion, I tried 3 times to get it to install on the virtual machine, and each time it errored out in a different place. Now, could I have gotten it to work? Yeah, I think I could have. But if a distro is going to error out 3 times on the install in a virtual box, then what's the point? Like, at that point, why not just move on to another distro that's going to be more stable? Because if something is erroring out 3 times in 3 different spots in the install in a virtual box, then there's clearly some flaws with that distribution that need to be fixed. And you shouldn't be just accepting those kinds of flaws when there's other distributions out there that don't have those problems. Am I being a little harsh? Yeah, probably, but that's the truth. So don't forget to like and subscribe and to pray every day.